Hey guys, it's Mia here, welcome back. Today I have for you a game called Gone Home. This is like a mystery suspense type game.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Is there another message? No? Okay. Gone Home. So I think that was me on the answering machine. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. I'd be fearing for a nap. Wrong button. Caitlin Greenberg, Portland, 270, June 6th, 1995. So this is 24 years ago. I'm gonna... Yeah, I've done this part like 5 times already, because, you know. Oh. Passport. Greenberg, Caitlin. Yeah, I'm Caitlin. Pass. The key I just picked up. No journals yet. Map. See, the map doesn't make any sense, because it literally highlights the area you're in. No help. Escape. Kate, I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please, please, don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We will see each other someday. Don't worry, I love you. Sam. So she just up and leaves without even telling her family. Like, that's the quickest and easiest way to worry your family. Even if you say, don't worry, don't come looking, I'm fine. Just a movers thing. Box's kitchen.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
I can't. There's nothing to that. I can't flip the pages. But it's a typewriter. So. Yeah, now I have a journal entry. Somebody just honk? Or was that outside? I think that was in the game. It is so dark in here, and I can't turn the brightness up. It's a map, travel time, hour, and 10 minutes. Holy crap. So I don't know what the point of writing the map was if he literally just leaves it there. There's There's nothing in here I can grab? No. Open for no reason. Board game, I think. Over the Alps. Navel. Whoa, what did I just say? I meant novel. She's a Forest Service person. There was no point coming in here. Alrighty, that was a waste of time. Nothing in there. Nothing in there but the phone books. I can't move those. I'm sorry if I seem annoyed, guys. This is the 3rd time I'm doing this. And I'm not any farther. So regional track and field. Track and field. A Day of the Dead skull. So she apparently likes to travel. Why? I don't need to go that way. Did I go that way? No, I saw. Once you play through the game, there's actually a way to beat the game in like 10 seconds, but then you miss most of the story doing that. Departure flight. So she was doing this, planning this for a long time. But like I said, why would you just up and leave your family? It's stupid. And even if with her leaving the notes, they have to go to her house to see the notes. Sam, Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come and see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hung out with him in the first place is because he had a Nintendo when we were little. Wow, that's harsh.
Sam. Sam.
Sam.
Sam. Sam, where are you?
I think that's me.
Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to.
Wait, was that from the beginning of the game?
Love you. See you soon. Bye.
So is that me calling her or her calling the house? Because why would she call her own house if she was the only one that lived here? Can I call 911? I got a missing sister. No, but like, I don't get it. Why would you just up and leave like that? And then tell people not to worry. Yeah, they're going to be a little worried if you just skip town for no reason. I don't know if it's just the graphics in the game, but this freaks me out. Their faces look off. Ah, I can see now. La, da, 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 da. Nothing in there. That doesn't open. Oscar Doc Moosen. Doc Moosen, 60, Bone Country, died peacefully last month in his home. Mr. Mason was born on September 8th, 1933, in the house that would be his home for the rest of his life. He attained his degree in pharmacy at a young age and returned to the Bone Country to practice. He quickly became a well-loved figure at the center of the community. Decades preceding his passing, he was seldom seen outside his home. A service will be held on Friday the 1st at the Masada Church, 1 p.m. All are welcome. His survivors include his nephew Terrence Greenberg, as well as in spirit the people of Bone Country whom he provided wellness and comfort. So this is our relative? Who is this? Is this me or is this her? There's nothing on the back. And she's got nothing to say about that? Alright. Nothing to say? Somebody was in the military. Cards. Paris. Hi Mom, Dad, Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things including eating perrette, and wearing a bonnet. I don't know French, so don't hate me for my French speaking. I'm going to have lots of film to develop when I get back, Sam. I'm bringing you back something from Shakespeare Book Company, since you are my favorite sister. Love you all. Caitlin. Whoops. Hey. Mom, Dad, Sam. Arbor. Weird. Why is that weird? Whoopsie. I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't care. Just gonna leave it there. She had nothing to say about the postcard either. Can I go in here? Oh, it's just another closet. Welcome, new students. You will need blah 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 blah. Please remember to get plenty of sleep. High school. Right into the swing of things.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Wait, why do they call it the Psycho House? There's nothing in there, but I literally can't see anything. And the brightness is all the way up in the game. I already looked. Whoopsie, my big butt's in the way. I like big butts. No! Can I not grab that? No, apparently not. Never mind. Grab highlighter. Turn off. I keep getting in the way. Gosh darn it. Oh, that didn't matter. There's nothing in there I can pick up anyway. Can I open? Can I open? Nope. John Russell opened his eyes and saw them, the stars, twinkling as if he was lying on the grass in his family's yard in Massachusetts, even though that place was a million miles away. No. He blinked the sleep from his eyes, looking through the carbon-reinforced safety glass of the space station. Archimedes. Yes, he was a long way from home, but the future needed him. John Russell's head swam. He felt incredibly drunk, despite not having touched a drop in hours. He, for a moment, processing his sick-flecked toenails, scanning his bare shins, bare knees. He was completely naked, looking up and met the eyes of the gorgeous blonde woman wearing a tight pollen fiber tunic. Then fabric that strained at the seams contained her ginormous bosom, as embellished the phrase, Master Transference Operator. Then he passed out. John Russell crossed the gap in time. Only messages has passed before. But now, am a man, they needed him now more than ever. Changing the past was no longer good enough. The instructions to form a council had been clear. What procure, what construct from it, how to assemble it. So he made the machine, how to teleport him bodily across time, and now he stood there with a bridge of a starship, Archimedes. Command of the vessel, because only he, who had saved the Predament's life twice before, could helm the knave crew to their destiny at the fate of the galaxy. That was a bit dramatic. Pioneer, construct, remote display. Oh, I'm probably gonna need like a pen and paper. I have my phone here, I can just use the memo pad. Semester stuff. Wait, there's a clipboard. Back to basics, you can do better. What is JFK want JFK? I gotta find the 4-digit code for 1963. That's gotta be 1963. Wait, where's the filing cabinet? 1. No, I can't do it that way. Never mind. 1, 9, 6, 3. Dang it, I thought that would work. One, that's not it. Why'd she still have this up here if she crossed it out? So I'm guessing she was like a history buff, because there's a lot of articles about the whole house. Was she trying to figure out why it was called the Psycho House? They have an obsession with JFK. You've seen the movie Discover the Truth, an important new look at circumstances surrounding the greatest tragedy of our time. As I just throw it on the ground. I don't care about your history, no. Where would a code be? No, I can't find it. I need a 4-digit code, please. 00094. The wiring in the house has been replaced over 100 years. Light blink for no reason. I'm just wait, 0094. 0. Whoops. 0 9 4. Nope. Where else would a code be? Is it on the bookshelf? Bookshelf, bookshelf, bookshelf. Is it just me, or am I the only one that sees, every time I see a bookshelf like this, I automatically think there's got to be a secret passage behind it? I can't even pick any of those up. Never mind. It is dark. Can't pick any of these up. So whoever lived in this house definitely has an obsession with books. I mean, if this would be my house. If I had a house this big, I'd definitely have a library. Total bookworm. The accidental pariah. The message from our future saved the president's life once, but within the next 24 hours there will be another attempt, and the line of communications are down. A James Bond to the audience. Wait, Greenberg. He wrote that? Hello, let's just exit that. Somebody has a dirty mind. I did not know what was in there. There's got to be a code somewhere. Oh, something. Is it on one of these books? I'm gonna forget what it is I'm gonna forget I'm even looking for a code by the time I actually find this stupid thing. So I tried 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it on the tissue box? Guys, I found the hiding spot. It's on the tissue box. There. Oh, hey, paper. The accidental blah 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 blah. The accidental prophet. Accidental prophet? Alright, somebody's obsessed with the accidental prophet. Oh, there is not a thing here. Wait, paper. Stranger under my roof? Wait, what is this? Oh, that's the door that's locked. Never mind. 0451, 0451, 0451. I gotta repeat it to myself or else I'll forget it. 0451, 0451. That was that easy, huh? 0454. One. Ta-da! Elric and the Wise, attorney at law. Dear Mr. Mason, please find enclosed your original document and type and copy your records. The notarized copy has been filed at our office. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Sincerely, cannot read that. Jeffrey Wise, attorney at law. Will and Testament. I, Oscar Mason, possessing full competence of mind and memory, after full survey of valued items to my name, I hereby declare this document my last will and testament. The following shall hold true upon my passing. 1. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Bone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. 2. I declare that I have no outstanding debt to my name, to my creditors living or dead. 3. I hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding arcs. Oh my goodness, if I could read, that'd be nice. Acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property moaned accounts. To my nephew, Terrence L. Greenberg, Jr. of Ellis County. The event said, Terrence L. Greenberg, Jr. precedes me. Then in such event, the bequeath to him shall fall, and the same bequeath to his children as order by age and competence as shrewn of a state. I subscribe my name to this will this 13th day of August, 1973. Signed, Oscar Mason. Cannot read that at all. Anything else? That was it? Empty. Empty. So he was writing his will and testament. But it's still in the family, so. Recording reviews, submitting frankly, talking about writing his will and stuff. Oh, hey. Give me the Misfits plus Mainhead, Franklin Street. Why was this hidden?
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, I really like you. I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Oh, so she's in love with somebody. He, she, I don't know who this perspective was from. Oh, I thought there was something over here. Well, never mind. So far we found his will and testament. But I still don't get why they're so obsessed with all this JFK stuff. Are they trying to say that someone in their family did it? Because
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin
Nope.
County, Boone County, Dawn
I can't
County,
see.
Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors.
February
Secure all
3rd,
windows and doors.
1978.
Flood
Terry,
conditions are
hey
expected
man,
at
how
lower
have you
elevations.
been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor at Hi-Fi, Fredio, has too much review work to do around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were
This is a
saying
severe weather
in your
warning.
cast
Northwest
letter how
Weather
much
Service
of a
reports
pain
high
in the
winds and
butt
torrential
it's
rain
been trying to
conditions affecting
find
the
a
following
publisher for
counties:
you
Austin County, Boone
for your
County,
latest work or
Dawn
literature.
County,
And
Tacoma
writing
County, and
scenario
Wistaria
reviews
County.
is dead
Residents
simple.
are strongly
Sit at
urged to
home
stay
with a
indoors
glass of
and secure
scotch,
all windows and
listen
doors.
to some
Flood
records,
conditions
and
are
write up
expected
how
at
it
lower
sounds,
elevations.
and then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples if you're interested. Send some samples to my editor, College David. Warning, review editor, Hi-Fi,
This is a
Exonato,
severe
Magazine.
weather warning. The
Mike.
Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential
Nothing
rain
to say about.
conditions affecting
Gosh
the
darn it.
following counties:
Oh, 2
Austin
brings up the
County,
map. That's why I
Boone
keep
County,
bringing it up.
Dawn County,
A lot of
Tacoma
videotapes.
County, and Wistaria
Shut.
County. Residents are strongly
Sheesh. Try to talk. You're interrupting me. I don't like it. Sam, I thought this might help, Dad. Making friends, even if when you're something. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you how to make friends, even if you're shy.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Anybody else notice that the DVD, VCR, probably VCR at that time, where'd it go? Did someone steal it or what? Because the door wasn't locked. Wait, yeah, it was. I had a key. There's a tent. Can I have the... Give me the... Thank you. Haunting and poltergeists. Find out the truth, but... my voice just cracked. Find out the truth behind stories that were familiar, even... I feel like someone was living here. Like, after the sister was gone. Because, I don't know. The house is a mess, stuff is missing. Aw, little turtles. The Haven at the Edge of the World. Samantha Greenberg, no grade. Story, The Turtle People, Part 1. I did a bunch of little drawings. Captain Ugra took off at the ocean. It went on forever, or so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge, and get to it, to the paradise there. When she heard a cannon, fire, boom! It was the black pirate ship, she yelled. I thought we were lost them at the Horse Island. The first mate said, looks like you thought too soon. The black ship came along the side. Captain Black himself came out on the deck of the Black. He yelled, Captain Allegra, you're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father was a liar. Captain Allegra yelled back, then why do you keep following us, you imbecile? The first mate yelled out, "We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see that her father was no liar." The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. "Now west," she said, and the ship sailed into the sunset. Okay. Don't know why that was relevant, and I don't know why she didn't have anything to say about that, but, you know. What am I supposed to be looking for? That was a waste of time going in there. Well, no, because I got the journal, but... I wasn't... I'm just gonna throw it there, apparently. Coupons! Wait, can I go here? Oh, this is creepy. Wait. How many libraries are in this house? I can't move any of those. Can't move any of these. Whoa, I just got really loud. I don't have a mic cover, so... I don't know if any of the music in this game is copyrighted, so... From the desk of Donald Flips Publishing. That's a weird thing to have in a bar. Dear Mr. Greenberg, I write to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish your follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of The Accidental Pariah, we went ahead with the publication of the second book, in the hopes that John Russell's series catching on. Sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, so our stewardship of the second must end here. It has been a pleasure working as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best of your future endeavors. Sincerely, Donald Frisp, Publisher. So he's a struggling author apparently, or his work was too controversial to publish. Excuse me. And let's just take for a second. Look how messy this place is for what it is. Are those all records? I thought I had a lot of music. I thought these were books at first, but no, they're all records. Holy. These are books. Another closet. Can't say they don't have enough place to put everything. I can't pick any of those up. More records. More records. Holy mackerel, this guy has a lot of records. Samantha, please get this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over to your home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in his neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could send Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape, and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with 3 games anyways. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she is welcome back to our house anytime. Sincerely, Mary something.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
She's obsessed with that dude's Nintendo. She wants nothing to do with the dude himself. She's just like, give me those Nintendo games. Kate, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing. Sam. You're just not gonna say what's missing? Just, you know. Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my home still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home too. So hopefully that's fine. Write back and leave this in my locker if you still want to. And we can meet in the parking lot after 6th. Samantha. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm down to kick your butt. Get ready.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. That's lovely. What's in the attic? I probably should have been feeling around on these since they open, but I can... hello? Sounds like somebody's flipping switches. Totally not flipping switches. So it seems like my sister, like, in the game, has a lot of secrets. But I don't understand why they call it the Psycho House. Because the family seemed pretty fine to me. Oh, wait, I didn't go upstairs yet. Is this locked yet? I completely forgot about the upstairs. I was so content with the hallway that I forgot there was even an upstairs in this huge mansion. She walks so slow. Their electric bill is probably huge. But if they live in a house like this, I'm pretty sure they can afford. Boone County. Smoke rises above, talking about a forest fire. What in the world is with all these newspapers? I can't pick those up. There's nothing in there. I already looked. Weekly planner. Monday. Alrighty. Bruce Penitentiary. To the aid of upcoming Presidential Burns operation, a ranger enterprise. Yeah, because her sister, well, my sister in the game was a forest ranger. That's what the tag on the coat was. But I feel like they're a bunch of pack rats because they have like stuff everywhere that most people would throw away.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around.
Okay.
I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Well, it won't let me put it in. I have no body. I'm just kind of floating. I'm a floating head. Oh, now it won't let me pick it up. For Sam. Love this thing. Well, where's the tape at? There's no... Hello. Oh, it's right there. Okay.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so...
Oh, okay. See, like, where did all the, like, look, they leave the TVs, but the VCRs are gone. Like, why? I feel like someone broke in. Oh, I got cheat codes. Cheater, cheater, dumpy eater. What game is it? I want to see what game it is. Adventures of a Cat. At this point, I'm just throwing stuff around. That's trippy. I didn't want to stare at it. More games. Huh. Oh yeah, another locker to open. Any chances? 1, 2, 3, 4? Probably not. Too easy. I want to believe in UFOs. Come and abduct me. No thanks. I was talking about the game. Don't abduct me. I'm good. I like my organs in my body. I think I'm gonna find the combination and end it here. If I can find the combination. I'm just racking up their electric bill, like, I don't care. They're the ones that leave lights on when they're not even in the house, so... There's literally crap everywhere. King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Flying Threads. Wait, was I supposed to find another chapter? Oh, wait. Captain Allegra, still following her skirt and sturdy jerkins, descended single shining thread into the lower cavern labyrinth. She and the first mate, on their own now, grew closer to their goal, the throne room of the dead immortal king of the islands. The first mate slid down the line into the stone floor. She swept the chalky bone dust from the front of her canvas trousers, looking up at Allegra. The stricken thread, nigh unbreakable thanks to the enchanted moths that inhabit their lands, trailed behind, leading their way back to the entrance. From farther into the labyrinth, a moaning began to echo. The moaning grew louder and clearer. It turned into words from some ancient language they could not understand. The king's cursed voice. The hairs on Captain Allegra's arm stood up on end. She looked back at the first mate, whose eyes remained locked on the blackness of the package for a moment too long before the captain's gaze. The first mate nodded silently ahead, following the king's ghostly song deeper and deeper into the labyrinth. They came upon the rocky gaps, spilling forth otherworldly blue light. The great basin of the king's dead throne room lay below, skeletal in rotten robes. The king was hunched over the blue orb, topping his royal scepter. Shadows of his bony fingers danced on the walls like ghouls. As he sang, wailing souls flowed in one by one through the cracks in the cave walls, pulled into the orb, causing it to grow brighter and brighter. Behind the king, a long staircase hewn from the rock led down into the chamber from a passage at the top. Allegra said, "We have the advantage in numbers. I will draw his attention, and then you—" But the first mate interrupted. "No, I am smaller and quicker. You know of dealing with mystic energies like these. I will circle to the other side, get the king's attention, and lead him on a merry chase." She held up the skull line. "All traces of his invincible thread, of course," Allegra said. "It is a good plan, but perhaps we should go out together." The first mate shook her head. "You know this is our best chance. Don't be afraid for me." They grasped hands and exchanged 3 tight squeezes, their palms growing warm. Blah, 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 blah. This is a lot to read. Mates tied the shining thread to the belt of her trousers, gave a quick salute and a wink before dashing off. Allegra waited, staring vigilantly across at the top of the stairs where the first mate was to appear. The king continued his... Wait, no, no! The singing stopped. The king turned and began walking up the stairs. Allegra wanted to call out, to do anything to stop the first mate from running headfirst into danger. She tried tugging on the line to signal her. No use. The king was nearly at the top of the stairs when the first mate burst through the passageway. She skidded to a stop. Even from across the yawning bison, Allegra could see the first mate's eyes grow wide. She turned and ran. Summoning his undead power, the king left the ground, levitating, gliding behind her with distressing speed. From some dank patches... From some dank passage much too far away, Allegra heard the first mate scream. She was already running toward the sound. The line in Allegra's hand went taut, then shuddered. It fell slack on the stone floor. As Allegra ran, she was gathering the line, twisting it around her arm. She came to its end. The unbreakable thread dangled limply, its end shredded and frayed in her hand. She tossed it to the ground and ran. Run, Forrest, run! Alright. Well, that was an interesting story, but that was a lot of reading. Alright guys, well I think we're gonna save the looking for the locker combination for the next episode. So I think that is all for this episode. As always, if you enjoyed, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell down below to stay up to date on future videos. Hope to see you next time. Bye guys!